Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here. Time for another blind commentary. And we're doing more mentally advanced today, episode 20. The last one of these I wasn't really looking forward to, but this one I've actually been kind of anticipating. Hopefully that doesn't mean I'm let down. I don't think it will because this episode being parodied here, A Bird in the Hoof, seems kind of bulletproof to me. The primary players are Fluttershy and Celestia, two of the most amusing character concepts in this series. I just really can't imagine this falling flat for me, though I guess we'll see. The episode already resulted in one of my all-time favorite UFP episodes, so hopefully brilliance is achieved with it again. Let's get started and find out. Okay. Here we go. Got our disclaimer and...
Okay, Mr.
Fluttershy.
Mouse. Now I want you to stay off of that leg for about 2 months. And when the cast is ready to come off, please don't chew off your own leg. I cannot count the number of times that has happened with my mouse friends. I know it seems like a good idea at the time because it gets the cast removed, but you have to remember that it's disruptive for the treatment of your leg. So,
yeah, that would be pretty disruptive.
I will get it off for you. Also, don't go to the vet. I know that he's in town, but he will charge you money because he doesn't treat with love like I do. And finally, because I know that she's the one who bit your leg in the first place, if your wife decides to eat you with delicious nutrients in your body, you have to put your foot down.
Yeah!
Your other foot, the one that's still okay. And you tell her, we may be omnivores, but we are not omni-impolite.
Best Fluttershy monologue ever.
Angel,
Omni-impolite. Wow.
Eat your food and stuff. I'm sorry. No, Angel, we need to
Yeah. In this universe, Angel would have good reason to mistreat Fluttershy.
I think about time a lot. Like how your whole existence is defined by what others think about you. That means that if others don't think about you a whole lot, then it's like you don't even exist. I think maybe because I take care of so many little animals, and they all have such very short memories, it's like I barely am real at all. And that's why Twilight Sparkle doesn't ever remember my name. But thankfully I have you, who thinks about me quite a lot.
That reaction. Wow.
Oh, are you saying it's time for my shower? Okay. I was thinking, though, maybe I could do without supervision? Okay, well then maybe can you not slap the soap away every 5 minutes? I get really tired of bending over to pick it up again so often.
Wow.
Well, that's okay. I guess the exercise is good for me.
Oh wow, Fluttershy.
Such a time-efficient bell on that clock. Gosh, you'd think that a lot more clocks would be like that because they're all about saving time. My life is really boring. Oh, wait, I just remembered. I'm sorry, Angel. I'm gonna have to shower another time. There's something going on at the Sugar Cube corner.
Hey, you guys. Since you're guarding Celestia, is it okay that I've been arrested a few times? It's not for criminal stuff, it's because I fly really fast and crash through walls, and then sometimes ponies call the police and I get arrested for breaking and entering. If you could change the laws, that would be really great, because I get in trouble with that a lot. It's cool, I'm friends with Celestia. Okay, see you guys later.
So I take it you were the yellow girl
that voice.
Twilight has been ominously referring to in letters.
Ominously? Like, how do you mean?
She continually refers to a yellow girl in numerous situations without ever connecting it to reference. In fact, it's why I'm presently in Ponyville.
Oh, then yes, I'm the yellow one.
I thought you might be someone else. I didn't realize my student was referring to the element of kindness.
If you thought I was the king in yellow, he did come to my house recently, but his robes were at the dry cleaners.
I can't tell if you're joking.
I'm so bad at social interaction. Your bird looks really sick.
It's a phoenix. In time it will perish and be reborn. I've heard they can detect true innocence, but I've never seen evidence of a rumor.
Is it yours?
In the grand scheme, I claim ownership of nothing. Call it an opinion of living for a millennium.
Well, it was really nice of you to bring your pet bird for no reason like that. You're a lot nicer than everyone says you are.
Even a tiger can smile, dear. I'm gonna have a look around.
So, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Phoenix, I know you're probably really scared, but don't you worry. Fluttershy knows how to love an animal better than any pony in Ponyville. You can sit right here or anywhere else you want, but this, I guess, is where I'm gonna set you. I bet that you've seen all kinds of fun things at the castle. I bet you've seen the garden. I hear the garden.
Yeah, I'm sure the castle is
has
such a
all
wonderful
kinds of
place.
Animals that just love ponies. Okay, I'm gonna admit that when I took you from your cage, I thought that I would come up with an idea on the way here. But you still look really sick, and I don't know what's wrong with you.
Didn't
So
Celestia
maybe
just
we
tell
can
you
start
what was
with the
wrong?
pill. This
She
is
wasn't
the
really-
pill. I know it looks
She was
really
pretty
large,
direct in this
but
version.
Good news, it's a suppository.
Oh, okay.
It's not really a suppository.
Good.
I saw that joke on TV and heard someone else repeat it once, and in the right context with a good delivery, it was kind of funny. I screwed up the joke. Sometimes I worry I have a mental handicap. I think everyone has doubts like that sometimes, though. At least I hope everyone does. I mean, I don't hope everyone is insecure, I just think that. Can you please eat your pill? Okay, you don't have to. We'll try something else. How about
Good job,
some soup
Fluttershy.
instead? I dissolved the pill in the soup. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that with that kind of pill, but I figure some medicine is better than no medicine. So I won't force you, but just please give it a try. Please give it a try. I won't force you, just try. Try the soup. Would a rare magical bird have a really specific diet? Would you like some bird seed? Or are you maybe a bird of prey? Actually, I don't know of any birds that drink soup. Maybe this was really, really, really stupid. Hold still.
Very good point.
Still.
Birds
Hold
don't
still.
really have soup.
So, okay. Now I've taped feathers on you. I figure if you look better, maybe you'll feel better, and then you'll get better. So I don't think we should panic.
Great logic.
But this is probably the best idea I have. I am starting to feel like I am rapidly losing confidence.
Hey, I'm just coming by on royal duties. I'm looking for the princess's bird, and someone pointed me in this direction. Oh my god, what the crap?
Sorry.
What have you been doing? Are you torturing this thing for information?
No.
Good, because it doesn't know anything.
It just looked really sick and I thought it needed affection.
What do you think? The god princess of Equestria doesn't have her own personal bird handler?
I don't see how a professional can offer as much love.
Stop! I know him personally. He loves this bird. I know because baby dragons love to eat phoenix eggs. And Spike, you know, he will do things if he thinks he's not gonna get caught.
Okay, well that might be, but I am really good with animals.
Okay, what is your name?
It's Fluttershy.
Well, guess what? The bird handler's name is Phoenix Keeper, and his cutie mark is a phoenix.
Well, obviously he's not as gentle then, because my cutie mark is butterflies, and that means...
Are you sure it's butterflies, and not like dicks penetrating the butts of society?
No, they don't even look like that.
Really? Because, you know, I've never seen butterflies with blue bodies and pink wings, but I've known quite a few guys with blue junk, and I've seen quite a few ponies with pink butts.
They're not butts, and they have antennae.
I am calling the guard. Look, I'm not normally the type to get the royal guard involved in something, but I am not going to be an accomplice to something like this.
Twilight, wait, if you open the door that wide, my animal friends will escape.
If you like your animal friends so much, then why do you keep them locked up in a tiny little cottage that smells like cat urine? Shit. So this was some real predictable crap right here.
Maybe I can still hide the body.
You are so utterly beyond screwed. Your Highness, I was too slow to stop her.
It's true. I stole the bird, but out of a sense of love and obligation, and it was good intentions that led to the murder.
Well, thank God it was just at the end of its stupid life cycle.
Oh, well, in that case, Princess Celestia, I'm very sorry I stole your bird, but I think I learned a valuable lesson about asking permission.
I could care less. But it would set a bad precedent to ignore.
Oh, wow. And as usual, I'll read all this before I comment at the end. Okay, first with the in-text, first page he acknowledges that this is the first episode where he couldn't really avoid Fluttershy's character, which is definitely true. This is the first one that just really hinges on her completely for the story. It isn't like Dragonshy and Stairmaster where he was able to cut her out of the main plot and still have characters to tell the story with. He also says that after this one he's going to try and keep her out of the series for a while since she was banished there at the end, which is really kind of a shame to hear given that she is easily my favorite character in this series. He then makes a good point about Celestia in the episode and how this was a big step for the ponies becoming more comfortable around her, which does sound about right now that I think about it. Second page is more about Celestia. He makes another good point that in this episode the ponies aren't really anxious about being around her so much as they are about their own problems. He also explains that his Celestia is scarier the less we see of her, which, yeah, that sounds about right too. It does all come from hearing it secondhand from Twilight, and here she didn't really seem super threatening so much as I would have expected. On the final page, his key point is that Fluttershy is just so bad with animals. In this episode, at least. Yeah, it's definitely true that the things she tries here are not really gonna necessarily be good for a bird. I mean, it's easier to see that Philomena is just having fun at her expense, like it's said at the end. But at the same time, yeah, birds don't really eat soup, so that's kind of strange. Anyway, yeah, I think I can safely say without a doubt that this is my single favorite episode of Mentally Advanced series so far. Fluttershy's depressive droning, there's just something about it which never stops being absolutely hilarious to me. It's just the seeming awareness in her words that what she is doing is completely wrong that just makes it great. She's the funniest thing in the series, so after so many episodes, I was very grateful for just this concentrated dose of her. Which is why, yeah, it really is a shame to hear that he plans to cut her out of the future episodes. Don't know if that plan will change when he redoes this one for his negative series, but I kind of hope it does, as I think this series needs her around. She adds something that none of the other characters really do. Next one is going to be Cutie Mark Chronicles, which could be interesting. Gonna get some backstories, I guess. That could be fun with this. Anyway, hope you liked the commentary. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.